court system will see it.
Your Honor, the Commonwealth is asking this court to impose a sentence of not less than 7, no more than 12 years in state prison. Your Honor, as the evidence proved, the facts in this case are egregious. There is no earthly reason why Conrad Henry Roy should not be here today with his loving family, enjoying life, sharing his many gifts with the world, but he is not. And the reason he is not here is the defendant. Michelle Carter, her actions killed Conrad Roy. She ended his life to better her own. For all of these reasons, Your Honor, the Commonwealth respectfully asks this court to impose our recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Flynn. Who speaks for the defendant? No. Mr. Cataldo, do you have any evidence to present?
Your Honor, I will summarize by saying, as this court is well aware, we're guided with the idea in the juvenile justice system that the goal is not punitive, but yet rehabilitative. Ms. Carter was 17 years old at the time. We have a body of law from both the United States Supreme Court as well as the SJC about the adolescent brain development which a court can consider on sentencing. And there is the clear body that says adolescents are not as culpable as full-grown adults. Ms. Carter will have to live with the consequences of this for the rest of her life, with the publicity that this case has gained. That will be substantial. I think treatment is appropriate in this particular case for Ms. Carter. Ms. Carter does regret what happened. She also sent a letter to the probation department where she accepts responsibility for her actions, her words, her letter. The court has reviewed all this. Your Honor, I suggest that she is not a danger to the public, and in the remedial system, the juvenile system, probation is appropriate. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
All rise.
You need to understand, all of you, that this court has not, nor should it, allow any emotional response to this case to enter into its determinations in any way. Everyone is entitled to a decision devoid of any emotion with respect to this case. Now, I know that there has been significant media coverage of this case. I assure you that I have steadfastly avoided any of that. But by the end of today, people will wonder why what has happened has happened. People may wonder why all of this has happened. I have not found that Ms. Carter's age or level of maturity or even her mental illness have any significant impact on her actions. She was a bright young lady, did well in school, and I am satisfied that she was mindful of the actions for which she now stands convicted. On the other hand, even if the age and maturity level of the person at the time that they have committed the crime doesn't garner a great deal of significance, the fact that they are still of that young age offers a greater promise of rehabilitation. Ms. Carter, please stand. Ms. Carter, a guilty finding having entered on the indictment charging you with the involuntary manslaughter of Conrad Roy III, now sentences you to 2.5 years in the Bristol County House of Correction. 15 months of said sentence shall be deemed a committed sentence, and the balance thereof shall be suspended until August 1st of 2022. That is the sentence of the court. You may be seated. Mr. Cataldo, do you wish to be heard?
I do, Your Honor. May I approach?
You may.
Your Honor, what I have